What's up, everybody? I thought I was streaming. I didn't even hit the button. I was sitting here like, damn, nobody's here. Nobody is here because I didn't set the timer for it, but I was playing for like, I don't know, like 5 minutes. Usually it doesn't take that long for people to come and join the room. I don't know. Or maybe it was streaming and then it just cut off. So let me just pull up the chats. I thought I hit the button. Oh, damn, we gotta go save too. So yeah, what's up everybody? We're playing Shadow Hearts episode 27 today. And we are in this little underground area that was basically where Roger Bacon was gonna go meet us. The real Roger Bacon, not the imposter, who is Albert Simon. What is this place? It's full of evil spirits. Of course it is. It's in an old ruined church or whatever, and you went into this little passageway underground. That's kind of how these things work. Today's stream, I'm gonna play until about 4. Which won't be a full hour because I got a lot of stuff to do. What's up, Kaho? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Viewer number 1. Koudelka's powers sealed him, but his spirit remains. It makes me shiver to even think of him. What's up, Trigger Happy? Welcome to the stream. Not too much. I am just doing the stream. I'm a bit unorganized today. I should have had the timer set up. First of all, I was playing the game for like 5 minutes. I wasn't even streaming because I didn't realize that I hit the button, it didn't go, but I wasn't even sure if I was going to do the stream today or not. I was considering skipping it, but I feel like I just need to have a good warm-up and get talking for a bit here because I am just out of it today. I had this, I went to sleep last night, and like 3 hours into sleeping, I had to wake up because there was a hurricane warning. Not a hurricane warning, it's a tornado warning. And I had to basically get prepared in case the tornado comes through. I know the difference. I don't know why I keep mixing them up. What's up, Rex? So yeah, I slept for like 3 hours, and then I had to just... There were like tornadoes going through here, knocking over trees and shit. So I didn't want a tree to fall on me while I was sleeping. Not when I gotta wake up and record some videos. I can't have that, guys. Since ancient times, this place has been called Neem. It contains a mysterious power. So yeah, I gotta record a review today. What? Oh, maybe you're still catching up to it. Yeah. So it's just, I didn't get good sleep because of the whole tornado warning thing. I had to wake up, and then it's like you're waking up, oh shit, maybe your house is gonna get blown away or something, because they were pretty close. Like, I was taking pictures. There's no way that I can show you guys. I have this like GPS weather app, and it shows like the different colors of weather that's going by, like the different winds. Like the winds are going so hard over here that they were like blowing down trees and stuff. Like I think I could have heard one going by. But I don't think that they were really major or anything like that. What's up, Justin Shipman? But yeah, I wanted to wake up and record my review for Your Name. So after this stream, I'm going to record the review for Your Name. It's no pressure or anything because it's not going to take long to record. I mean, it's a movie, so it's not going to take too long to talk about it. Plus, on top of that, the editing is not going to take too long because I can't put clips in it because it's in theaters here, and people are gonna be like, how'd you get them clips, Bob? You want a copyright strike, Bob? So I'm just gonna use trailers in it. It's gonna be super easy, really casual. All of these places were situated upon the Earth's nerve points. Earth's nerve points? You mean like acupuncture? You mean the chi of the Earth? What did you do? Is your house safe from the storms? Dude, no, my house is not safe from the rain. So it is, if you got tornadoes coming, then you better go get your ass prepared. So this is a special place on the planet. Yes, it is where a certain something is sealed in place. So it looks like we're gonna have to fight a certain something. Dun dun dun. Yeah, it should be easy for an overhyped series. You mean a movie? Just as I thought, someone opened this door. This door was made in ancient times to seal the ruins. You've seen this seal before, haven't you? It was pretty good, but I don't know what other people are saying about it. What do other people say? Well, I do know it's the #1 top-rated movie on my anime list, which it is not. It's pretty good though. This door is made in ancient times to seal the ruins. You've seen this seal before, haven't you? Of course, that is the Wheel of Fate. This is an illustration of the soul that is called the Judgment Ring. Okay, Judgment Ring. Well, I've been calling it wrong the whole time. Yeah, tornado. Yeah, you could hear it go like, I could hear the strong winds and everything. Plus, I've got some areas in here where like the roof leaks and stuff, so it's like, if it rains hard enough, you better prepare your ass. So tornadoes and hurricanes are completely different. And also, I've had a really bad hurricane experience here before where I was like trapped in the house for several days because they were like live power lines that were completely surrounding my house that were down. Like, I had to basically risk my life and jump over them every day in order to walk like 20 minutes in order to get coffee. Well, 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes back. But I need my coffee, man. Or back then, anyways. Motive is the conscience of life. Action is the possibility of life. Outcome is the destiny of life. Receptacles of our souls. This is a common principle that all humans share. Oh, can you just open the damn door? You're following your own will to grab your future on your own. What's up, anime lover? Welcome to the stream. And you see the outcome of action on the other side of the door. Yeah, so... What's up, Stuart? Yeah, so there was one time that there was a hurricane here. I remember this was back when I first got partnership, back when you actually had to earn partnership on YouTube. So I was really excited to make videos, and I didn't know much about partnership, so I was kind of stressed out. I was feeling like, man, maybe they'll take the partnership away because I'm not uploading videos, because back then you had stipulations and stuff you had to finish. So, how far am I into the game? I think I'm actually halfway into the game right now, or getting close to it. So yeah, the hurricane came, and it was storming here for 2 days. There were several houses in the neighborhood that trees fell on top of them. There were trees in my backyard that fell down. There were trees in my front yard, and basically all of the power lines on my street got snapped and bent in half, and they were out in the road. So it happened like all the way around us. So basically the entire neighborhood, it wasn't like we were gonna have a few days without power. We were without power for weeks. I remember it was like several weeks we were without power here. So you'll see the okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do a Judgment Ring thing on the door. But yeah, so we were weeks without power, so they had to come by and dig up the old poles and put in the new poles, and then they had to come by and put wires on the poles, and then each of the houses had to come get city inspection to come by so that they can hook up the new wires, because that's just what you have to do here. And then on top of that, you had to get internet people to come by too, so you had to wait in line for that. So I was without internet for about a month, and I have never appreciated a backup cache of porn even more, you know, because dude. And at the end of the path shall find Albert and Kodelka. They will be there without fail. So he knows where they're going to be, and he's stalling it. No one opened the door. How long ago was this? I'm going to say about 2010, I think. Maybe 2011, probably 2010. But yeah, it was miserable, because, like, there was nothing to do. Like, I had manga that I could read, but I was just had no morale to do anything. All I did was just lay there for like weeks on end. And well, actually not even that, because I had a job back then. I was working full time. But for several days I couldn't leave the house because I was trapped. I had the live power lines that were still on. You can hear them humming on the ground. So I just would lay there and look up at the ceiling for like I would look up at the ceiling until it was dark enough that you couldn't see anything, and then I'd just lay there, and you know, it was miserable, because like you would lay there and it'd be so quiet, and the only things you would hear are people like in the surrounding houses yelling at each other because they're uncomfortable too. So it's just, you really think you'd come this far just to, yeah, it was miserable. Yeah, and then one time, I guess I could tell this story too. I had my internet company did a shit job of installing the internet, and they didn't ground the wires properly. So it was lightning one time, and I was playing EverQuest 2 back in the day, and I was in the middle of a boss fight, and sometimes they take a while. So the lightning hit, and it traveled through my internet cable, my Ethernet cable, into the house here, and it broke the TV. It broke the it broke the TV, it broke the modem, it broke the router, it broke my Xbox 360, it broke my PS3, it broke the Ethernet port of my Wii. So I had basically I just bought a USB for that allowed it to have Wi-Fi. It went over to my computer. It broke the SIM card of my computer, which allowed it to take internet in, so I had to replace that. And then the electricity traveled over to the mouse, and the middle scroll wheel where my hand was at while I was playing EverQuest, sparks are shooting out of it, and it was so loud. If you ever play not MMOs, if you ever play first-person shooters with a really good pair of surround sound headset, the sound of a flashbang, that after sound, that's what it was like. Like, I couldn't hear out of this ear for time because I was like right here and it exploded right there. I'm surprised I didn't burn my hand or anything. Needless to say, it ruined the mouse. So thankfully I had warranties for stuff. I sent the PS3 in, I sent the Xbox in, I had somebody come out to the house and repair the TV. I had to buy a new modem and stuff. But if it storms, man, like if it's storming here, I turn everything off. Fuck that. If Bob's house is on fire, no, I wouldn't just grab the porn, but I have almost had the house on fire once. Like, this place, it's like the Mita house or something. It's like total bad luck. Don't be foolhardy, let me replenish. Please do, thank you. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna save. I mean, I could continue, but it's like the more I tell you guys, it's just like, damn, what the fuck, Bob? But I think the worst was the hurricane story. What's up, Rivlud? We're gonna get you some perfects today. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be another one of those tunnels. I don't know what I do either. Basically what happened with me was we've got a heater that it's old, and it just started catching fire. Thankfully nothing, it was contained. It happened one time and I got a cup of water. Yeah, man, you gotta prepare yourself for fires. Oh, dude, look at my Wolverine claws. Look at these, those are awesome. So what are we doing here? Are we fighting? Oh, we're fighting the same monsters. You know, I like the variety of monsters. I like the design of the monsters that they have, but there's not a whole lot of variety, you know? So we're gonna go to the Baldo mode. US houses are like House of Cards. It depends on where you live. I've got an old house here. So some of them are built sturdy, and some of them, like, they are sturdy, but they're just old. House of Cards, like houses of glass. What's up, Rivlud? Killing them all. Oh, I thought I did kill them all. Got these naked asses up here upside down. I'm doing all right today. Did you guys see the video I uploaded last night? The beginners, I don't know why I called it Beginner's Guide to Anime. It's so, like, sometimes you make a video and it's like, you don't know what you're gonna title it, but you know what you want to talk about. So I just said Beginner's Guide to Anime, and I talked about streaming, I talked about the industry, I talked, oh yeah, you commented on that, I think. Or not, I don't know. How's your place? I don't know, I was just telling people about how I was woken up in the middle of the night with tornado watches and stuff. Why did I do this? Yep, getting them perfects, boy. You know that thing on the wall that detects fire? Yeah, that thing started the fire. Oh my god. You guys ever watch that it's like a British comedy TV show. It's called The IT Crowd. It's one of my favorite TV series. I love it. Stuart, you might really enjoy it if you've never seen it. I'd recommend just watching the first 2 episodes, see what's up with that. But anyways, there's this episode in there where the guy is like blowing out a fire, but the fire extinguisher is getting caught on fire, and he looks and is like, made in Britain. He's like, oh, well, that's just typical. And he puts that with the fire just to have organization of things. Alright, so what are we're gonna do the orb flame dance. No, I'm not gonna do that. Do AoE attacks on a single target when they're the last one. Oh damn. Didn't even get 3 hits on him. Is that enough to kill him? Oh, he's got titties too. I guess he's a she. IT Crowd is awesome, yes. I love it. I have all, I think there was like a new season or something that came out a long time after the original 4. I've got them all on DVD. Yeah, I've got the collection too. I saw it all on Netflix, but it was one of these shows that was like, fuck that, I'm sending them money. Or I'm buying it. Why is this? So we're playing Game of Chess over here, damn it. I guess I gotta look at this wall over here. Do you say something? The chest repel one another, and the first chest repels the second chest repels the third. So what does the third chest do? The third chest repels the first and the second. If you open all 3, the white mist barrier will open. Okay, so the first chest repels the second chest, and the second chest repels the third chest. The third chest repels the first and second. So I gotta open number 3 first, and then what do I gotta do? First chest, okay, so it's 3, 2, 1. Okay, I gotta do them backwards then. But which chest is number 1, 2, and 3? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yes, I love it. I assume 1, 2, and then 3. I don't know. Whoa, what do these things say over here? Do you say something? The seal is of flame. When the seal, flame shine together. Oh, there's so many like secrets and puzzles and shit in here. I don't even know what the hell that's talking about. I'm just trying to find that other treasure. Oh, damn it. It's like, the game needs you to grind, but it's like so unmotivating to grind because like every time you get the same damn enemies. It's like Final Fantasy. I remember grinding some of the dungeons in Final Fantasy that I was just like, can I please just get out of here? But it's like every time you had a 1 in 5 chance of getting the same enemies, basically. What's up, Tyler? But obviously this is probably a really low budget game. I thought we were well over, I don't know. Like, this is my 3rd time playing the game, but I don't remember. So we're gonna switch over to Mad Bull. What's up, Joe? Bob Famurai. You know, one funny thing is, I've got a friend over here, and he was in McDonald's last night, and somebody in the restaurant with him was actually watching one of my videos. I don't think he said anything to him, or at least he didn't say he said anything. But there was somebody in McDonald's over here in Virginia that was watching one of my videos in McDonald's, and somebody who knew me was like right next to him. That's pretty surreal. Even the fact that somebody hit me up, oh, I saw somebody watching your videos, that's still surreal to me. Like, cause it still surprises me that people take away positive things from the videos. I don't know, like, I never get to the point where I expect it to have positive impact on people. I just do it, and people watch it, but I don't really think about the impact. So, wait a minute. What the hell? Okay. So we're gonna open this one. What? Which one is 1? What? Which one of these is 1, 2, and 3? I assume this is 3. And it sucks I've got to go all the way around just to unlock it. I don't know if the person did or not, because it was my friend. that was in there. I wasn't in there with them. They just told me about it. They hit me up on Twitter and told me about it. I don't know which chest is 1, 2, or 3. So the first clue is, or the first thing you gotta do in this puzzle here is find out which chest is number 1, 2, and 3. So that chest, it opened up. So I guess that this chest seals away the top chest. So that chest must be chest number 2? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I could just look this up. I hope they like the video though, because I put that video. Maybe it doesn't look like I put a lot of work into it, but that video I actually was working on it once and then scrapped it. And I'm glad I did too, because it came out to be nearly 30 minutes long. I don't like to make videos that long, because I bet I'll check the retention rate and maybe 20% of the people actually finished it. So I like to make videos shorter. That's my incentive to make shorter videos, because I want to contain more information in a shorter amount of time, because people they don't watch the complete video. And I feel like the 20% that do, a lot of times maybe they leave it on and it's like background noise, and maybe they're not totally paying attention. Of course there are a few people that do finish and pay attention to everything, but I don't know, I just feel like it trickles down. The longer your video is, the less people that are actually paying attention. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Today I'm going to be doing Your Name. And whoa, we got these like, this is different. And we got a perfect for you, Rivlud. This is different right here. Oh, dude, you get like naked spider women. What? So you've got these headless women with their titties just hanging out down here, and they're like spread eagle down here doing the spider dance, but they don't have a head, and when their neck is open up, it like opens up their chest and it's like a mouth. Okay, so there's not a wide variety of enemies to fight in this game, but the ones that they have are pretty fucking creepy. Pretty damn creepy, guys. I guess I gotta go. Oh, so it's not as bad if I just run through. Oh, I got several zones to go through. They're little mini zones. Okay, so assuming that chest number 3 seals both chest 1 and number 2. So considering that that chest I just opened up another chest, then that must mean that it's not chest number 3. And it must be either chest number 1 or chest number 2. I'm just gonna run. Oh, what a... Oh, they're cornering me on both sides. This is new too. Am I allowed to show like zombie spider human vagina on YouTube? I don't know. No. I'm not saying this like... It's a lot of people don't, but... I know some people do, but I noticed that like... I pay attention to things like the amount of people that watch it all the way through in the comments. Maybe I overthink it. I'm not trying to say that like a lot of people don't, but the longer the video goes, it is a greater chance. That's just my experience with YouTube as a whole. Maybe it's not the case lately, I don't know. So what am I doing? What attack will actually hit all of these people? There's restores, wish, blessed light. No, that just does one. So I'm better off just doing a regular attack on this person over here. Because if we kill this person, then I can use the AoE attacks. What's up, Olivia? What's going on? So you guys watch anything good lately? I can't wait to start on the new anime series, Showa Genroku. Anybody here watch that? You ever watch Showa Genroku, Stuart? It's from last year. Well, it's from this year, but it just finished up recently, but it's from last year too. It's 2 seasons. Kimono Friends. I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining. I just know that certain things are the way that they are, so I try and work around that when I make the video. I don't really think much about it. Orb Flame Dance. Okay, so this isn't going to affect all the enemies, just 2 of the enemies that are right next to each other. Mostly really old stuff. What have you been watching, Saika? Oh, damn. I thought I was going to get 3 perfects there. I only got 1. I like these Wolverine claws. Yeah, you might, I don't know if you might like it. It's a new anime, but it's definitely, it feels like an older anime, because it's basically this adult character. Oh, dude, this is so creepy. Look at that shit. Her body's like splitting open. You can see saliva and oh, damn, they killed Scrooge. Womp womp womp. I'm gonna bring him back. I need to get XP. He's useless, but I'm gonna give him some XP. But yeah, it's basically about this character who gets out of prison, and then he is learning this old Japanese method of storytelling that's like a lost art. I'd love to see more long investigative videos. I should do more. Maybe this is my opportunity to do more, because I don't have to worry about making quantity over quality. I can just, well, it's not that I ever did quantity over quantity to begin with, but now that I'm on a schedule, I can focus more. Not focus more, but I can take more time into the videos. So what are we doing here? We're gonna bring somebody back to life. Can I do, I'm just gonna use the item for that. Might have a spell. So I'm gonna just, 30% should be good. Outlaw Star. I want to watch that sometime. You know, a lot of times when I change some of the things I do in videos, it's usually because I'm spending too much time looking at the analytics. Because I'll look at it and the data is, a lot of times, it's not what you want to see. It's like you work very hard on the video and then you look at the data, and the data is something that is disappointing. So you think like, I need to change the video in order to maximize this, in order to because that's how YouTube works. What's the name of that anime again? Can somebody type it out, because I'm probably not even saying it correctly. Showak and Rakugo Shinju, I think. If somebody could type that out for them, because I can't do it, and if I did, I'd probably have to look it up just to copy and paste the name. It's one of those shows. If you watch just the first episode, then I think you'll have an understanding. Statistics are not what you make of them, especially with YouTube, because depending on your statistics, YouTube has it so that you have to aim to get certain types of statistics, because for the longest time, it was the main stat that you had to look for was not watch time, but it was retention rating. So if you put out a 2-minute video or if you put out a 20-minute video, it didn't really matter, because it would just matter because like if you did a 2-minute long video, then your video is going to be shown more, because maybe you're going to have an 80% retention rating on that 2-minute long video versus the 30-minute long video or 10-minute long video that's only a 40% retention. So that video will be shown more. So it just comes with your understanding of knowing how YouTube works. But currently it's on a watch time, but to be honest with you, I don't even care anymore, because I'm just going towards total viewer funding. So I don't care about chasing the ads anymore. I mean, it was definitely something that you had to think about when putting the title, when putting the thumbnail, when putting the tags, when making the video. You gotta put that. And to be fair, if I do make changes to just do videos however I want to do them, I will be losing out in the search. But I think if I just follow the videos that I want to do, they'll just grow by word of mouth. Starting YouTube statistics sounds a great way to ruin a dedication. Yeah, it is, definitely is. But for the longest time, that was really the only way, because you got other people that basically, I would look at the statistics and I would basically compare that with people, and I would look at what other people are doing statistically versus what I'm doing, and that would actually make the difference between me being, when you Google or when you search on YouTube for anime review, I used to be page 15. Even though I have been around and doing anime reviews more than anybody else, or a lot of other people on YouTube, I used to be on page 15, but now, thanks to some of the things I did in studying how to work the YouTube with the search and SEO and all that stuff, now I'm somewhere within the first page. So it is definitely improvement. Okay, so what have we learned before? That chest is not the third chest. So I'm gonna open up this chest and see what this does. Okay. Oh, this is so easy. All I gotta do is open up that other chest. I don't have to care what number they are anymore. I got it. We got lucky, guys. This is just a lot of the things that happen when you have a YouTube channel, because you got to think about a lot of these small little micromanagement things that are totally insignificant and I would normally never care about, but that's just the way that it is for years, because your money would depend on how well you study your analytics, basically. I would like to go back to doing the longer videos like I used to do with the scripted videos, but not have them scripted. If I could mix the length of the videos with just being totally unscripted, and I think that'll be really enjoyable right there. I did it, yeah, I did it, man. Oh, I see you were telling me, Olivia. Thanks for the hints. I just managed to do it. So we got Dandy Man right over here. We're gonna change over to Mad Bull and do the AoE and kill everybody out in one wipe. I don't know if you guys remember this channel. It's still Mega 64. They make some pretty good stuff. But during this time, I don't know if you guys follow them or not, but during the time when YouTube was focusing more on retention rating than anything else, they would upload constant videos that are super short. I'm talking like a minute long, and their channel just blew up as a result of it. Not just to that. Yeah, that's the thing right there. Rockstorm. But yeah, what am I gonna be? Oh, dude, what a fuck I missed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a list video next week. Well, of course I've got to, but I'm thinking about which one I gotta do. I have on my other computer here, I've got a notepad that's filled with ideas, like topics and stuff to talk about. I've got like 60 different topics to talk about, because whenever I think of something, I just write it down. And whenever I think about stuff that I could add to a list, I have multiple different list topics. So whenever I remember something, I just add it to one of the lists. I've got enough content that I could probably do a top 25 comedy anime series list. So that might be a fun video to do right there. How's your memory? If it's good, you should be able to do without scripts. My memory's really good. Well, it sometimes is. I don't remember times that my memory's been bad. I'm just gonna... Because that's what I do lately. Like the video yesterday is totally unscripted, with the exception of the parts where I talked about the individual streaming sites. That was scripted because that was just part of the script that I felt was properly optimized and didn't take too much time. Because I wanted to give information to help people out find the right website to use. Top pancakes in anime. Yeah, if I ever did a top food in anime or something like that, it'll basically be a top Ghibli list, because though the food in Studio Ghibli movies makes me so hungry, especially like Howl's Moving Castle, the way they eat the food in there, the way the food cooks, like when you get the eggs in the pan and everything, the bacon and stuff, I think they were cooking bacon, it looks so good. Oh, I hope you feel better, Master Chief Snake. Maybe you should lay down or something. So yeah, does anybody know of any good war anime? Because I wanted to make a list about realistic war anime. I'm talking about like Area 88, I'm talking about Cockpit. I want to find some more like war anime. But there's not very many of them. A lot of them are like mecha and magical stuff. Because when I was watching Evil Tanya or whatever, then I felt like watching some war anime. But there's not really that many. And I want to do a list. Oh, damn, how do I miss it twice in a row? I'm letting Riblet down over here, man. I'm just gonna fuck this. It's too embarrassing to keep missing. I'm actually enjoying the chat a lot more than the game at the moment, because I'm just going through and doing these puzzles, and it's like everybody's talking about so many different things in the chat. Have I seen RWBY? No, I haven't. I figure if I'm ever gonna start doing like, well, I've already started doing animation from different places. I want to cover some Korean animation, I want to cover some more Chinese animation, but if I ever go over to American-made animation, I owe it to a lot of people out there to do Avatar first, because I've never seen it. And actually, out of all the American animation, that's what I want to see more than anything else, is Avatar, because I've never had the opportunity to watch it, and I hear so many great things about it. What do you guys think of Avatar? Have you ever watched it? I don't know what this is going to do right here, but let's find out. I don't remember. Oh, okay, so that... Oh, I got a green one to do too, so it's like multiple quests. Glass area. Yeah, I'd like to watch that at some point. Yeah, made by Rooster Teeth. So we're going to do the fusion, we're going to do the Mad Bull, and we're going to make up for the last time that I just missed this twice in a row. Oh, the way that I sit has a big impact on how I perform. Armored Trooper Vatoons, that's one that I want to watch right there. It's a mecha, but there's one arc where the main character joins a mercenary war, which inspired by Vietnam War. It's really good and a classic. I need to watch that. I've got that. The sad thing is, you know, like, I talk about this in the other streams where Baka BT is messed up. That's like, when you crack down on anime piracy, you know, I support the anime industry, but when you crack down on anime piracy, you're basically erasing the history of anime, and it's kind of sad. Because there's really only one way to look up all of these old shows, is to go through piracy, because, I mean, there's one, out of all the companies over here, we've got one company that is licensing classic anime series, and that's Discotek. Even though, I think that's one of the people that couldn't return an email to me, but I think it's great that they're licensing the old shows, even though they're only putting them out on DVD. DVD is better than nothing. I'd rather have it on DVD than have to be forced to download everything, even though I can't really get the DVD anymore. But they have good shows. Like, they were the only people that were interested in licensing shows like Saint Seiya or Great Teacher Onizuka. They've got a lot of other great old anime too. I need to go turn in my malice. I don't know if I can get through this door again or not. Maybe. Later, Master Chief Snake. Hope you feel better. I've only seen 50% of Avatar, but it seems pretty awesome. I need to check it out at some point. So we're going to do the fusion and the Mad Bull, and we're going to try and get it perfect here. Yeah, I can't watch Korra until I watch the original, though. This is where you get the Oath Grail. Is the Oath Grail something optional? Because if it is, could you, shoot me some of them hints? You know, a while back, a lot of times I get cravings for anime that just don't exist, and then I just go through periods I'm looking and looking and looking. Honestly, I'd go on Baka BT and I'd look through hundreds of different anime on there. I'd look through 500, 600 different anime, and I'd find shows that aren't licensed that nobody's ever heard about. And damn, that's gonna suck whenever well, right now, when I use her. So let's try this out. Oh, it goes too fast. But yeah, I'd go through looking for all these shows. Sometimes I get a craving, like I watched Shadow Skill, and the story honestly disappointed me because I'd already seen it several times, and there are some shows which they're fun to watch, but the more you rewatch them, it's like the story just gets worse in your eyes. And I really enjoyed it for its action, but I wanted a story that is like set up like a shonen action series, but has the violence of a seinen, because that's what Shadow Skill was, but the story just wasn't all there. You know, the story was kind of weak. Bad or good ending. I'm gonna say the bad ending, because the bad ending actually lines up with Shadow Hearts 2, right? It lines up with what happens. Bad ending is canon, right? I think it's better. I'm still waiting for Avatar: The Last Airbender review. I'm not gonna watch the movie, because basically the movie, that's the same reason why I don't watch the new Berserk anime series. Maybe the new Berserk anime series is pretty good, but I don't want it to ruin the experience of what I know to be the superior experience, which will be the manga, because I own 30 volumes of the manga. I spent hundreds of dollars on it. So I don't want to ruin that experience. That's the same reason why I don't watch Gundam Origin, because I've got the manga here. I just need to read it. No, the series. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the live action movie. Yeah, I need to watch the series at some point. I remember it was on... Oh, I learned Fury Serpent. I wonder what that was. I remember it was on Amazon Prime, but my Prime membership, I'm probably just going to cancel that because it's like $100 a year, and I don't really shop that much anymore. Don't ever watch the movie, Bob. I'll take your word on that, man. I'll heed that warning. We're going to the graveyard. You know, I really want to watch that mecha series that Stuart showed me, Garasaki. Anybody here watch Garasaki? That looked really good. The movie was rubbish. Yeah, it did look rubbish to me. I heard Shyamalan did a super faithful adaptation of Airbender. Yeah, I don't know about that. Made you come rainbows. That is interesting, I suppose. I'm curious to get back into Shadow Hearts number 2 whenever I beat this, because I know that the combat system is more advanced there. They give you like a combo system. Any live action movies that may be worth watching, Bob? You talking about live action adaptation or just live action, like non-anime movies? Because if so, then there's tons of movies. I love regular movies. Bob, I'm here also had a full comment earlier. Oh, are you talking about the Gaming Avatar Last Airbender is the greatest American cartoon next to anime. Loved that show much. Oh man. So you saw it early on, so I guess you have a really good bond with the series then. Should be interesting whenever I decide to check it out, but I don't know when or if that'll ever happen. Get the Oath Grail. Okay, so you need that in order to get the bed. Both. Well, if we're talking about anime adaptations, I think the Death Note, first 2 Death Note movies are pretty good. Because that's actually what got me into Death Note. And if we're talking about just regular movies, then we're gonna be here all day. There's old samurai movies I love. There's old western movies I love. There's regular movies I love. They're old, like, if we're talking samurai movies, there's Seven Samurai, there's Harakiri, there is the newer version of Harakiri, which is probably one of the best reimaginings or revamps that I've ever seen. We get all 3 perfects here, finally. But yeah, there's so many good movies. Like, we could talk classic movies like Taxi Driver or all the old kung fu movies I used to grow up with. Jackie Chan and whatnot. Dude, I gotta heal. I didn't expect to have to heal fighting this dude. Citizen Kane. They'll give you both no matter what. It's just gonna help you beat the 4 mass in order. Oh, okay. Wait, the Grail allows you to get the 3rd level of transformation of your monsters, right? I want to get the 3rd level of transformations because I want to show everybody. Samurai Jack is okay. I didn't watch too much of Samurai Jack. You love some martial arts. Yeah, you should check out, if you're into martial arts stuff, I would recommend watching pretty much anything, Jackie Chan from under 2000. I'm talking like 70s up to 2000s. Like, check out the original Drunken Master. That's a really good movie right there. I think that's from the 1970s or maybe 1980s. It's really old, but it's really good. It's a Jackie Chan. If we're talking new movies, then I would recommend checking out some of the Tony Jaa movies, such as Ong Bak. There's Protector too, but like the stories in his movies are kind of bad, but the action is really good. So we finally got through that. Watched it recently as well, Bob. Still liked it. It's a solid show. The Last Airbender just has great characters, and you will grow to love them throughout the show. Hope you like it whenever you see it. Awesome. I probably will like it. Everybody says so many good things about it. I mean, I enjoy the original Naruto series. 90s Jet Li is pretty fantastic. Yeah, it is. Like, have you guys ever seen... What is it? can't I remember it? Fist of Legend. Fist of Legend. That's a really good movie right there. Some of his 2000 movies are really good too. I like old kung fu movies, but old Jet Li movies, like Once Upon a Time in China and stuff. There's a lot of wire work there, and it just depends on how you feel about wire work. Aside from that, the martial arts was really good in his old movies. You may not know about this, but China, what happens over there in China is that they pick children and they choose them to like do certain things, like oh, you're gonna play piano, oh, you're gonna do ballet, oh, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, and basically they train them until they break. They'll take hundreds of children and they'll train them until they're all broken except for one, but that one is going to be like that top expert, like they're going to be world renowned, and that's basically how they win Olympic medals and stuff like that. I think they do it for soft power, but basically Jet Li was actually one of the children that were chosen to train constantly for Kung Fu when he was younger, so that's how he learned so much about that. But he actually trained so much that his feet were like just destroyed, I remember hearing. And then like basically these children, they take them from their families and they can only see their families on like one weekend or something like that. Yeah, so basically what happens is you get that one person that's really good and they go into stardom, but all of the other like hundreds of kids or whatever, their bodies are destroyed, and this is something that lasts them until the rest of their life. So you see a lot of these people that are homeless because the Chinese government will take them and train them and break them because they weren't good enough, but it wasn't even their choice, honestly. And then they just become homeless and beg because they can't do any labor because their bodies are just destroyed. I don't want to go that way. So yeah, it's pretty fucked, but Jet Li was one of those people. That's why he's so good at Kung Fu. Also, the Raid movies are, yeah, the Raid movies are good. There's this one Jet Li movie, Fearless, I think, where, yeah, that was a really good movie, the Jet Li movie, Fearless. Not only was it beautiful, but you had, oh, wait, if I'm doing something wrong about that Grail, tell me. But yeah, the Fearless movie was basically this guy is rise to power through tournament fighting and stuff, and he received Holy Book of Martyrs, and basically he rise to power through like tournament fighting and stuff. And it all went to his head, and he got a lot of money from it, and he had a lot of followers, and it eventually broke him, and he just drifted away into this like old like rice village that's in the middle of nowhere, not known for anything. And he lives out there and gets like, he comes back in contact with his true self, basically. He finds himself out there. It's a beautiful movie. There's also Hero, which is pretty good too, but I kind of feel like that one's got like a propaganda-ish ending, because there's a lot, you may not realize it, but there's a lot of propaganda in the movies that we watch over here. You know, I think it's the AMC movie, like the AMC movie company over here. I think that one is, no, not AMC. There's one that is actually owned by China, so they have solid control over what movies come into the movie theater over here. I forget what exactly it's called. And then on top of that, because there's just such a large volume of people in China, there are movies. If you're familiar with, what was that recent Marvel movie that's out there? It had like the monk character that was supposed to be from Tibet, but they changed it to like a white girl. That was actually because they wanted to get the movie into China, and because, you know, you have a shit ton of sales, you get your movie into China just because there's so many people over there, and also because it's a foreign movie. Plus special effects, they're huge into special effects over there in China, so they basically made them take away the fact that the characters were from Tibet because they didn't want to raise awareness about what they're doing to Tibet, which is another fucking thing of worms over there. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do Nova and attack all these people at once. Doctor Strange, yeah, that's it. I was actually watching that in my friend's place the other day, but I didn't get to finish. I left early. I actually left and came I came home to do a stream. That's what I wanted to do. Didn't want to miss my stream. But it didn't seem to be that great of a movie, though. I'm not a big fan of those Marvel movies. That was just like the only thing. There was like nothing else to watch. College sucks. Yeah, sounds about right. But it's good to have it if you have the opportunity. I guess this is where you get the Grail. I don't know. Where's Olivia at? What the hell do I do? So there's the purple frame. The purple flame. There's the green button. I gotta find out how to press that green button. I guess I go up through here and do it. We're gonna switch over to Mad Bull again, and we're gonna just knock them all out. You keep lining them up, I'll keep knocking them down. Probably nobody gets that reference. I played too much Samurai Warriors 2. Sakon Shima. Their Doctor Strange was supposed to be Asian in the comics back when it was made. I don't know anything about that. I don't know too much about it. I just watch YouTube videos and stuff that explain these things. So we're getting more energy for some of these guys, which is good. Hopefully I'll be able to get the tier 3 demons. Damn, this Malice is just working itself up too fast. I don't know if there's a direct correlation between Malice that you gain and the amount of XP that you get. That's one of the things I think about too. Oh. Yo, Olivia, where you leave me hanging? What am I supposed to do here? Are you still here? She's not here anymore. Damn, dude. Am I gonna get this Holy Grail? Probably not. Iron Fist. It's racist. Everything's racist, apparently. Especially if it has something to do with white people. Because apparently that's not racist at all. We're gonna save right here just for the hell of it. Did I save? I don't think I saved. I guess I can use a tent before I go through that door. How's your day? My day's going all right, I guess. I needed this little bit of a wake up to sit here and talk to you guys for a bit. Because, you know, it's always good to have a little vocal warm up before you start a video. I'm gonna review my, I'm gonna record my review of Your Name today. And I already thought out a pretty funny skit for the beginning of it, too. What's up, No Videos? Welcome to the stream. So we're gonna do the Nova and hopefully kill them all. Oh, perfect. That one's for No Videos, just coming in. We're gonna kill them all with that perfect. Yep. These gross motherfucker. How did you find your name? I haven't seen it. I thought it was pretty good. It's definitely worth watching. Damn, anime lover, you better cut that left toe off and shame it. You better cut your left toe off and stick it up your butthole just to prove to people that you're not homophobic. Did it live up to the hype? I don't know if it lived up to the hype or not. The only things that I heard about it is it's good, go watch it. Nobody has really told me anything. I'm sure there's been other people on YouTube that have reviewed it. I'm sure they've really sucked it off and left a sticky mess in their mouth, but I don't really watch a whole lot of anime YouTubers, so... Like, I watch Black Critic Guy, I watch Happy Console Gamer, which is more of a video game gamer. Video game type person, more than anime. I don't watch many anime people, so all that the most contact that I have with people who do anime stuff are the people in my comments, the people in the chat, the people in the anime dojo. Of course, sometimes I go around looking, like I'll go through forums and I'll try and find sometimes interesting topics to talk about, or I'll just want to see what people think about something, and this is when I come across the cringe. What did they make of it? Well, I don't know what people made of it. I didn't see any of those videos, and the people that I watched didn't make videos on it. I don't think. Black Critic Guy somehow manages to upload reviews with lightning fast speed. I don't know, like he'll tell me, man, I got several reviews to make this week, and I'm like, how do you even do that? Like, I guess some people who review anime, like I think Black Critic Guy is one of them, they have the ability to just sit down and marathon through a show. I don't have that ability anymore. I've got to watch a few episodes and take a break and go do something, watch a few more episodes and take a break. Like in one day, maybe I watch 6 episodes. It's like unless it's a really, really gripping show, then I can't marathon it anymore. I've got to just cut it with something and add something to it just to make it more interesting. But that's probably because I condition myself for such a long period of time of watching things just to review them instead of watching things to enjoy them. Like a good example would be Steins Gate. I didn't want to watch Steins Gate. I watched it just because I wanted to make a review of it, because I felt like a lot of people were just overrating it. And that's not really a great reason to make a video. I should just follow my own enjoyment more often. Which I have been doing lately. I've been enjoying it much more. Iron-Blooded Orphans was one of those shows that I started off feeling like, man, I kind of don't want to watch this, but the more I watched it, the more I enjoyed it. What are we gonna do? I'm just gonna flee. I don't care. We fought these guys a lot. Yeah, I didn't know what your name was about when I started watching it. I started watching it, and then I was like, oh, it's one of these body swap anime, but it's not, it doesn't come off like a body swap fetish or anything like that. It's actually pretty interesting. If you have not seen Steins Gate, I can't say I recommend it. Well, Rocket League is free today. I have Rocket League, I'm just not very good at it. Rockstorm. My friend Nomad bought it for me, and I'm just like really bad at it. It's like I play 2 or 3 games of Rocket League, and I'm like, okay, that's enough for a while. Oh, by the way, I want to let you guys know that if you have a pretty decent PC and you'd like to play a game with me, Warhammer Vermintide is currently $10. I can't say how often I'm going to be playing it, but if any of you guys get it, let me know, and I can play it on Saturday. We can play it together during a stream. If you like Left 4 Dead, then apparently you'd really love that game. I'm not a big fan of Left 4 Dead, but the gameplay to this actually looks really fun to me. And that's on PC, by the way. It's $10 on Steam right now. Hey, Stuart, did you get the game downloaded? Okay, I gotta go and read that other posting. Why is it that my malice is already stacking up? I gotta start running from these fights or something. I don't know how that works. PC Master Race propaganda. It's legit though. PC Master Race is the truth. Which Warhammer? It's called Warhammer Vermintide. If you go look on Steam front page, you'll see that it's on sale. We're gonna do Mad Bull. I'm just gonna run. You know, I'm tired of getting my malice jacked all up and having to run back and heal it. It's so annoying that the video will refresh and video would sound weird. What video are you talking about? The video, my video right now? Have I ever been into card games? Nah. I used to play Pokemon, but I didn't go by the rules. I made my own rules. Aside from that, no, I've never had any interest in card games. Yep, it's ready to go, although I've got suspicious feelings that I need to pull down the graphics. I've heard it can be rather taxing on hardware. Oh man, I gotta check that out before I do the stream. Alright, the seal is of flame. When the seal of flames shine together, the treasure will be opened. Oh. Okay, well, I need to go up here. Because I know there's some treasure chests that are locked up here. Dang. So that way is to the chest, and this way appears to the... Oh, I need to get... that your name review should be soon. Yeah, it's gonna come out today. It's gonna be a very easy video. It's not gonna be very long. Maybe 10 minutes or so, you know. It's just a movie, and then it won't take long to edit it because I can't put clips in it because it's currently in theaters. Be copyright city. People would like manually flag it in that situation. They'd look at it and like, oh, he's got clips, let me just flag it. Just to be spiteful because they want to make some money. Like, oh damn, I want the 70 cents this video is gonna make. Let me flag it and fuck up his channel over 70 cents. Skit? Yeah, there's gonna be a skit too. The thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the opening because I need to find enough footage within the trailer footage in order to make that opening without like having text and stuff in the background. I think I can do it. I could always just download the movie, but I'd like to just stick to using the trailers for the safety of the video. Yeah, you should check it out, man. It's, from what I hear, it's a pretty helpful video. Why did I do that battle? You receive Coat of the Sage. I know who that's gonna... Well, I assume that's gonna go for Mr. Scrooge over here. Coat of the Sage. Yes. Whoa. Nice. I need to just start dodging these, I don't know what to do. I gotta find a way to press that yellow button, I think. I'm just gonna start running from these attacks. I don't even care. Because my malice is just going crazy in here. Probably gives you good XP, but it's not worth it. Having to go back and forth and fight that ghost every time. Plus, I already did the grinding anyways. Okay, could you guys just let me run? I don't care. Run away. It really is. No one talks about the streaming sites and which to use. Oh, I'm glad you found it helpful. I thought a lot of people talk about it. Well, technically, if we're talking Crunchyroll, like, everybody and their mom talks about that, unless you make anime videos. It's like the Crunchyroll website. They only want to talk to you if you don't do anime videos. It's like they were trying to get the new audience, and they don't really care about the audience that does. This dude's supposed to be like a demi-boss or something. I don't know what he's doing here. There's nothing here anymore. I hope this isn't one of the cases where the items that I need are invisible like a few episodes ago. I'm super pissed that off that Funimation is completely blocked here. Yeah, that really does suck, but if it was me, I'd just go pirate shit. If I was in a country where things are blocked, I would just pirate it. Like, if there's not much of a licensing industry over there where you're at, then nobody's gonna care if you do pirate it. Plus, you're probably gonna get a slow service because you're trying to access servers that are so far away. What do I do? There's gotta be a way to get to that green button right there. And there's a yellow thing right here too. So there's like keys and stuff I don't know how to get to. I feel like this is the obvious way to the green button, but did I press this before? Okay, so it's purple. I don't know what's going on. Oh! Wait a minute. Green. Maybe I have to continuously press these buttons. I don't know. This is confusing to me. And it's already been an hour. I should be going. But I gotta figure this out. I need to start working on the video. But I gotta figure this puzzle out, or else I'll start next time and not be sure what the fuck to do. So... Purple. What colors make purple? It's like red and blue, right? Thanks, Rivlud. Oh, what's up with this area in here? Oh. Let the soul of destruction be sealed to this land. Let the power of destruction be released as all seals are broken. Yeah, it's red and blue. Okay, so I need to turn off red. Okay, so that's blue. Alright, so the green one... It doesn't make sense because there's not a yellow button. Or there might be a yellow button, I don't know. Or maybe there's, I don't know. So we're just gonna do the... No, I'm not even gonna attack, I'm just gonna run. I could do a collection video, but it's like old viewers of the channel would feel this pointless because I'd use the same camera as I did before. I'd just show you the same anime as I did before because I really haven't been buying anime like that. The last anime that I bought was sometime last year. It was the Transformers movie, the 80s Transformers movie, which I still need to review. And I think I bought one anime the year before that. I have a lot, but I don't add to it. It's too expensive. I probably sold more of it than I've added to it. I can't attack. Alright, later, Anagon. Thanks for stopping by. I've sold... The anime that I've sold Anohana, which that went for a couple hundreds of dollars because it was rare. And then I sold Fairy Tail. So it's not really much that I've sold. But it's just... I figured, like, if people want to buy Fairy Tail, I don't want to watch it. I really don't care to have it. What's up, Stowe? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Bob, how much did you pay for the Fate Zero DVD? I don't have Fate Zero. I have Fate Stay Night. The old Fate Stay Night. I wish I could buy one. Yeah, I don't have Fate Zero. It's open yet? Oh, nice. It's open now. Cool. No, I didn't really make that much money. I didn't expect to make stuff back. I didn't expect to make too much back from it. I just sold it because it's like, it would help. And then on top of that, I didn't care to own it. I bought that back before streaming became popular. Like, there was really no way to stream that. The only way to stream Fairy Tail back in the day was subbed, and I'd rather just buy the DVDs and watch it dubbed. What's up, Playful Silver? Playful Silver, welcome back to the stream. Gonna run from this. Yeah, there might be lag for some people. It looks like it's going good over here on my end, though. So what's this gonna do? Gonna turn it off completely. What? That doesn't make sense. Where's the yellow button? I gotta find a yellow button. And now I gotta explore every nook and cranny of this place. Later on again. Favorite anime box set you own? It's probably the first box set that I ever bought, which is Last Exile. I got into a big bidding war about that on eBay. Yeah, maybe someday I'll get back to collecting anime again, but no time soon. That was just mostly when I was working full time and I was just getting like money I didn't know what to do with. Because I figured like it'd be better off, like if I'm gonna be miserable making the money, then I better just make sure to buy something to be happy with. Cried over not winning a cup. What are you talking about? Maybe this doesn't actually work with the colors that you have. Maybe I've got to add red and green to make yellow. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever because yellow's a primary color, but we don't have many options left. Yeah, dude, the Lane box, the Lane Special Edition is beautiful. So what does this do? It made it yellow. How does that even work? Why couldn't they make, instead of putting yellow, they could have just put it something like, I don't know, whatever color it would be. Seal of Vitality. All right. So now that they're all unlocked, I can go and I can add that other thing. Limited edition? Limited edition of what? What's the most you've spent on any of your collection, Bob? Probably, well, Dragon Ball Z maybe, because I bought it individually. Oh, maybe Brotherhood. It's hard to say. I didn't really spend that much. Like, nowadays it's actually much more expensive than it was. Because a lot of the anime that I was buying was already out, and you're getting like season sets like combined together into the complete series. Nowadays you got to buy a season of anime for like much more than I bought for all the series stuff. Like I'd buy a series for like 20-30 bucks. I'm always a frugal bargain shopper. I always make sure to get the best deal. I think the craziest thing that I bought that like every time I look at it, I think, what the fuck was I doing? Was this. This right here is a $900 samurai sword. I only paid about $800 for it. I've thought about selling it, but I don't know exactly how to be going about that. 900 bucks here. This was back when I had first got my job. A long time ago, probably 10 years ago. Or the job that I had and I kept for a long period of time. So yeah. This has seen some stuff, dude. I cut a phone book in half with it. I used to cut all sorts of stuff in half with this. Man, I could have... How many, like... This was $800 for this. How many trips could I have taken for it? I could have taken a trip somewhere. But it's like, it was a very stupid investment. Well, I've got other swords too. Is a $300 sword, but I got it completely for free. This was back when basically I would buy a sword for my birthday just to treat myself, like a nice sword, because I was into martial arts. I learned how to use the sword when I was younger, so it was interesting to me, not just because of anime or something like that. But this was actually free, and this is actually a nice. This actually is a little bit heavier than the other sword, but the other sword is probably sharper because of the blade geometry. But this one here was actually free. I paid 300 for it, but there was a scratch right here. There was a few scratches in shipment, and I complained about it. So the guy was like, he was trying to hassle me. He's like, you know, you got to pay us to restock it. I'm like, so you're telling me that you restock damaged merchandise? And he was like, you know what? It's Christmas. Keep the money. Keep the sword. I'm going to give you a full refund. So this is totally free. It's pretty sharp. Oh, I'll show you the other one I have. This one was also 300. This is actually a pretty nice blade here. Like, if anything ever went down, then I could actually use this indoors. You can't use a full-length sword. You get it stuck on walls and stuff. There's actually a cut on my wall right here where I cut through the corner of the wall, and there's like this metal bracing in the wall, and you just sliced right through the metal bracing, put a little bit of a chip on the end of the blade. But this right here is actually, you'd make a mess, but you could use that if, you know, shit hit the fan. Oh, my controller. So I'm going this way so that I can turn on the final little button. Yeah, I figure if I ever did buy another sword, I'd have to be pretty well off, because the swords that the only sword that I would even care to have is like a traditionally made sword. Okay, so what does this do? There's something that it's got to do. I've unsealed it. All of the colors are together and it is white, which doesn't make sense. They don't know how colors work, I suppose. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a Frostmourne or some fantasy swords or something. But the problem is that they're made totally shit. I used to know this guy who, he would spend all of his paychecks buying cheap replica swords from like Bud K catalogs. Yeah, that's right, I'm ready for those zombies, man. But he would buy swords all the time, and I would like, man, can I swing one? I want to practice. And he was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I picked it up, and I gave it one swing, and the rat tail tang, like, it broke on the inside, and the sword, the blade went flying out of the handle, and it got, like, barely wedged in the tree. I'd like to get into guns. That seems to be pretty cool. It's just kind of expensive. I wanted to join this gun range membership where they teach you all about safety and shooting and stuff like that. Because it's America, and why the fuck not, but I just never gotten into that. What kind of weapons do you have, Anime Lover? I own High School of the Dead. So what do I do to get this cup? I just don't know. For some reason that treasure chest is still here. So they're all activated now. I gotta do what I can and just save this, because I gotta go. I gotta eat, I gotta record the video. Oh! Oh, dude, this is what I was missing. I needed to come here. You received the Destruction Stone. So I guess I go over here. Let the soul of destruction be sealed to this land. Let the power of destruction be released as all seals are broken. What do I do with the Destruction Stone? So it's not exactly an item that I can use. Where's Olivia when I need her? Wow, nice sword. Looked nice. Is it in mint condition? No, I've cut stuff with it. Actually, I used to take magazines. I'll take like a issue of Game Informer back in the day, because whenever you were with GameStop, they would give you the Game Informer, which is probably a couple hundred pages. You would take that, and you would just, it would float through it so easily. The 800 one, that's not in mint condition. That's got chips on it from where it cut through a metal bracing of a wall over here because I was trying to cut through. Basically what I would do is I would stack up a tall box and I would try and slice the top of the box off and it would work, but the tip of the sword hit the corner of the wall and there's like this metal L-shaped bracing that goes down and it just cut through the metal. I would sell the green one, the $800 one. Dude, like, if somebody wanted that one, I wouldn't sell it for, I'd probably sell for maybe 500 or something like that, but, like, I would love to. I'd sell that in a heartbeat, because I've got other swords. I mean, I do love the sword, and it's got history, but, and, you know, the whole samurai should sell their sword and whatnot, but, dude, 500 bucks. I wonder what it goes for on Amazon. So I'm just gonna save. What was your message, Trigger Happy? I'm gonna make sure I saved. About to go. Probably like 4:30 right now. At 4:30. I'm just waiting to see what Trigger Happy messaged about. But it looks like it's taking a long time for him to get caught up with it. Anyways, I just want to say thanks for stopping by the stream. I really enjoyed it. It was a great warm-up to get me started for making these videos, and I'll see you guys tonight with Call of Juarez Gunslinger at 10 p.m. Eastern. And if you get Warhammer Vermintide, let me know about it. Hit me up on Twitter or wherever. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.